Hello guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing Love is Blind UK season 2. If you've watched that, please comment down below what you think of my review. What were your best parts? This is just for fun and also maybe to pick a thing or two. Yeah, let's dive in. So I feel in my spleen that this is going to be a very interesting review, and it shall be interesting because I feel it in my spleen. My splenic awareness has told me that, okay? So don't dare mess with me. Don't mess with me, okay? I didn't understand that Patrick guy. I didn't understand the Patrick guy from the beginning. He's good looking, but the spleen, I mean, I researched that stuff. It's a real job. That's the good news. But yeah, there was a lot of learning for most of us to do, I guess, because I don't think most of us knew that our spleens operate like our guts. So that was new information. Thank you, Patrick, for educating us about our spleens. So Patrick and Anu, I didn't see that working on the outside because clearly these people had very different beliefs. And in the beginning, Anu was very hesitant about the whole thing. She was like, if you saw the clips, she was always like, well, Patrick kept on pursuing her, but still, you know, at some point he didn't feel it in his spleen, and his spleen was right on point because Anu was like very hesitant about the whole thing. And then overnight she became not hesitant and wanted to start something up with this guy. Not overnight anyway, like I don't know what happened in between there, but something changed for her and she wanted to pursue this like genuinely. But then Patrick's spleen had already checked out, and I can give it to him. His spleen was right on the money. He was right to check out when he did because he didn't lead her on. Okay? Like some other people we're going to find out. Let's go to the person I'm talking about. That babe who married, who pursued things with Javen instead of Demola. Wow. I'm not going to be here to be, you know, judging other people whenever. That's not my place. I am just giving a review from a viewer's, like, perspective, okay? You fumbled the bag. That's all I'm going to say. You fumbled the bag. Demola was it. But it's okay. It's okay. Go to therapy and heal. There is some bit of trauma in there that I don't think is my place to address, but yeah, that babe fumbled it. Then we go straight to Sophie and Kieran and the babe that actually got the guy. Okay, so that trial was also a bit messy at first. Not too messy per se, but Sophie wasn't really coming out of her shell. That is the truth. Kieran was liking Sophie more at the start, but she was too much in her shell that, you know, Kieran was like, no. Let me go for someone that actually wants me and actually wants this. Like, is actually ready to be vulnerable and open up and stuff like that, which I respect and I love for them. They look so happy together. So glad for them. So glad that they made it. Yeah, that was interesting. And then Sophie turned salty because Kieran chose another babe over her. But they gave you many chances. They gave you many chances, sis. You didn't use them. Yeah, that was your loss, seriously, because but everything works out the way it was supposed to work out. Okay, you'll get your own. Who else? Ashley. Oh my god, Ashley, my heart goes out to you, Ashley. You were a lover girl. You loved love and you wanted it to the very end. You pursued it, but this guy, this army guy, now this army guy, I can't say that I didn't see that coming. That was crazy. You discussed with someone in the pods and they told you they're a air hostess, stewardess, something. You got to know about that before you left the pods, but then you still proposed. because you had overcome that fear and worked it out in your head, and then you go on the outside and still complain about the same thing almost throughout the whole process, making our girl feel a certain type of way, but she still believed in you. And then the audacity. You know, sometimes they tell you, when men tell you who they are, believe them. When they tell you something, believe them. Girls, don't listen. You don't listen. This girl believed in love, and this guy reached the altar saying he doubts. He still has doubts, but still he married the girl. Why did you marry her when you still had doubts about her? Like, you would have just left her. That was the best thing. You would have just left her alone and not made her go through a divorce for you to find out that you actually don't want to be with her. That's messy. Okay. Who else? Badr. Badr, that was a curveball. Like, I didn't see that coming, for sure. I've never seen a woman who is very hyper independent to the point that she doesn't want to receive help. Like, I'm gonna pay for everything. Don't, please. I think most of these women in this Love is Blind, they need therapy before they come to the show. I think that's the best suggestion that us viewers are going to put out there. Love is Blind, if you watch my review ever, please put all these people through therapy before they come for the show, because these people come with a lot of drama and trauma, which hinders them from actually finding their people, and that's not nice. Let's just say the show is about love, so let's help these people actually get love. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, Badr, I don't know what happens. More power to you, but there's something there that happened. We still don't know. Even after the reunion, we still don't know. But yeah, we hope you find happiness. We just hope you do. Okay. And who else? The worst for the last this time, not the best for the last. I'm not saving the best for the last. It is the worst for the last. Yo, this this Pakistani guy and our dear Sarova, our prince and Sarova. This he's called Carl. Yes, you see, I remember the names of the people that really stood out to me. So no shade whatsoever. If I hadn't mentioned your name, I really saw you, but like, yeah, my head just works like that, how it wants. Well, Carl, you, after letting our girl Sarova jump through hoops of traditional cultural differences, whatever, to marry you, sir, you chose that you aren't compatible. You had to take her through the experience of marriage. You had to actually go through the marriage so that you know you are not ready for marriage. If you knew you weren't ready for marriage, you'd have done what Badr did. Left her at the altar, even though it hurt. You just be like, you know what? Who left before the whole altar thing? Because that altar thing is also crazy. It's just crazy. You had no business doing that, Carl. Carl, very disappointed, very, very, very disappointed. I didn't expect that from you. Yes, your brother warned us, but we didn't listen. Clearly, we didn't listen. We didn't expect that to happen. It was totally blindsiding Sarova and even us, the viewers, really. Because what the hell? But I hope Sarova finds happiness. She's such a pretty, sweet girl and so posh, like that. But Carl, may you get what's coming for you. May you get what you deserve. You don't play someone like that. That's playing really dirty. That's playing really dirty. That's low. That's low. Even this army guy, low. Seriously, work on yourselves. Javen, you're a player. That's my thoughts about you. You're a player. You just played the game. Okay, you were just playing the game to play the game, and I'm so glad things didn't work out between the two of you, because yeah, it would just have been a waste of my girl's time. But yeah, that's it, guys, for my review. Comment in the comment section and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Bye.